Carter podcast. We are live out here at the park. We're chilling. Um, and your boy's in a good mood. I spent the whole day yesterday by myself, enjoying myself, learning me as a man, learning me as a person. It was definitely something that was enlightening. But now I'm going to speak today about why we got to stop saying things happen. There's another way people say it, but we going to call it things happen. And it's going to offend some people, and it's supposed to. So let's be clear on what I'm about to say first is that, first and foremost, none of you are worthless. None of you are unworthy of love. None of you are unworthy of being treated with respect. Let me start off by saying that first. But now that we got that out the way, we gonna go. Hold on, real quick. Let me stop the camera real quick. Let me put the poll up. And the question on the poll gonna be, come on, man. Why are you stuck in life? So I want to make sure I get that up there. Um, it's a lot of. So let me start off by saying everything happens for a reason. Everything. And what I notice is when we're out and about and we're looking at other people's lives, and when I say lives, I mean your everyday working people. We're looking at their life, right? And we're like, why are they homeless? Right? And we're going to start with this fact. People are homeless by choice. People are isolated from their families by choice. And I know some of y'all gonna say, no, that's not true. No, this is very true, and I'm gonna show you how it's very true. You know what I'm saying? If you have an addiction in life, whatever your addiction is, drugs, gambling, whatever, cheating, whatever your addiction is, and people have tried to fix you the first time, it is not their job to continuously try to fix you. Hi, welcome. Follow me, I'll follow you back. Follow me back. How do you get to a point where nobody deals with you and then you stop saying stuff happens? What happens is that people are, hold on. My father was kicked out as a kid and he was living in the streets. Just because you're on the streets don't mean let me fix this real quick. Your father was kicked out as a kid because of what reason? He got kicked out because his parents didn't want him anymore. Did he get kicked out because he was a troubled youth? And that's kid status. We talking about adult status. Adult status. Okay, abusive parents. Okay, so we gonna skip the childhood phase and we gonna get to the adult status phase. But I get what you saying. I honestly do. But here's what I'm saying. Let me clear it up. As adults, when you offend people who have been helping you over and over and over, and you don't get it, things don't happen. Life happens. And what happens in life is people get fed up with your nonsense and they say, you got to go make your own way. My mother told me when I was 17, 18 years old, you want to be grown. Grown is when you got your own. Go ahead. Because of the choices I was making, she was like, go ahead. Go figure it out. You're going to see it ain't as easy as you think it is. And I left. Right? It wasn't that easy. I came back home. I was like, let me get back home. You know what I'm saying? Because of scenarios that change in life. I don't judge a human being. Listen, look where I'm at. I don't judge a human being. I'm out here at this park. People over there sleeping. People over there just laying down. It's horrible, right? That's not my fight, right? It's not my fight. I come here every single day, and I had one guy tell me this is his home. I need to ask permission to shoot my podcast here. I said, this is public domain. You don't pay no bills here. He said, yeah, but I clean up the mess that's here. I said, you also make the mess that's here. You're supposed to clean it up. It's that train of thought right there that shows you that not everybody is built for reality. When you keep helping people, and then all of a sudden it starts to affect you. This is the part I'm getting to. It starts to affect you. You can't say, man, stuff happens. No, your way of thinking happened. Your way of living life happened. Your way of helping happened, and you were getting no results from the other person. My grandparents used to say this all the time. Never give somebody something you can't afford to do without. Other day I'm driving on a school bus. I told this story. I'm driving in a school bus. I see a homeless lady on the side of the street. I'm in a school bus. I open the window, and I was debating because it was my last $20 I had on me. And I'm like, yo, God, I'm not giving her my money. It's the end. When God talks to you, you got to listen. You got to pay attention. You got to be obedient. I called her over. I said, come here, ma'am. Here you go. When she turned her face and looked at me, I saw my grandmother. If I could say identical, I would say it was identical. And I gave her the money. What bothers me even more is that I understand a woman saying she's a ride or die for her man through good, bad, or the other, but not through homeless. If your man is good with you sleeping outside, he need to sleep out there by himself. If your woman is good with you sleeping outside, she need to sleep outside by herself. At least if you got a car, y'all got a roof over your head. You understand what I'm saying? Like, at least you got to have a plan. There's got to be a plan, y'all. Being treated one way and living another way, two different things. We're not going to say stuff happens no more. We're going to say life happens. I get told all the time, like, man, you care too much. No, people, y'all don't care enough. Y'all don't care enough about yourself. You don't care enough about others. So that's why things, when you see other people being blessed and you not being blessed, that's not because things happen. That's because the man upstairs sees and he rewards you accordingly. Some people will say, man, how come I'm in this situation? Because you forgot to look at all the situations you put everybody else through. You forgot them situations. And it was your turn to go through what you got to go through. Pass up on good friends. Pass up on like me, myself, and I can only speak for me. I pass up on family members all the time. Because not everybody that you're related to is family. Some of them is worse than your enemy. You get some family members that will definitely use you to the point of no return if you allow it. I got family members that I'm cool with. I got family members I don't care for. It's what it is. I'm me. I'm him. And what I mean by I'm him, I mean I worked hard to get to where I'm at, and I'm not finna just give you everything I got so you feel better. Nah, I'm not built that way. If we are in a relationship for better or for worse, you ain't got to be married to be in a relationship for better or for worse. You ain't got to be married for that. Better or for worse means, look, we might not be doing as great as we was, but we can get back there. Or let's not get all the way back to where we fight. If I got $1 million home and now I got to live in a $300,000 home or a $160,000 home, the only difference between a home is the price and the square footage. People say, man, how do you always got leftover money? Because I know not to spend it all. What am I gonna go spend it all for when a hard day come? I ain't gonna have what I need. No, 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 no. Pay attention. Things don't happen, life do. You understand? Like, I was young, running the streets, doing what I wanted to do. And it played over into my adulthood because, one, I didn't have the proper guidance from a man. My mother worked. My mother could only show me the proper guidance from a woman's point of view. Like most women, y'all can't raise men. You can only raise a young man so far. You can't teach him the man things of life. You can only teach him from a woman's point of view on how he should treat a woman. That's it. I had to go to the school called Hard Knock Life. Go out, just walking to school where I lived at, just walking to school was a challenge. Until my reputation got like, yo, he's that guy. Like, he'll fight you. He don't care. He don't care how big you are, how small you are, whatever. He's that. But a kid shouldn't have to live like that. He shouldn't have to go through those type of vibes. When you look at a situation, like, look at how come I can love other people but not love myself as much as I care for other people? Because you too worried about other people. You can't be that. You cannot be that. Because not everybody worried about you when times get hard. Not everybody worried about you when you sick. You take care of everybody. Everybody. Their problems, your kids, your fathers, your mothers, your grandparents, your uncles, your aunts. You take care of everybody's problem when they sick, right? You put your own happiness on the line for that. You're gonna go through a breakup. You're gonna go through all this stuff for your family, and then you think, okay, now I'm down and out. Who got me? I don't care who tell you they got you. When you down and out, actions speak louder than words. So stuff don't happen. Life did. Right? What you got to start doing is being a little selfish. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with saying, you know what, God, you see I help everybody else. And when it's my turn, I got nobody to turn to but you. Let me just start looking out for me a little bit. It don't say you can't. The good books say charity begins at home, then it spreads abroad. That's what the good books say. But also understand this, people. When you decide to enter into any matrimony, it don't gotta be through the church or whatever. Like a relationship, once you commit to it, is matrimony. You and that person become one. That means that person that loves you, cares for you, honors you, obeys you, you do the same for them, deserves that same respect from anybody that comes around. Anybody that comes around. I had a person tell me, man, Carter, my son don't respect me. I said, because you know why? Because you played with him too much. You joked with him too much. You made him think that he was equal to you. This is my dog. I said, you gonna have to go and let him know y'all ain't on the same, y'all on the same team, just that you own it. That's it. My homegirl who I've been knowing for about 20, 30 years, 20, 25 years, said a man got mad at her. So you get mad for her, because men don't usually get mad for no reason. Say that when he come home, I'm still on TikTok, I'm still on Facebook. I said, oh, he ain't getting his quality time. See, nothing more important than a man that sees his woman in the kitchen preparing a meal, or just coming up to him and giving him a kiss or a hug and say, hey, baby, I love you. She ain't got to ask you how your day was. Just, I love you. All right, cool. And then you turn around and say, hey, baby, is there anything I can do for you? You know what she going to say? Nah, baby, why don't you go ahead and kick back? Okay, well, babe, while you cooking, let me slide over here and wash these dishes so we can get this out the way. Nothing more sexier than that. You want to know something that's sexy? That's sexy right there. Ain't nothing more sexy than a man that could go in there while his wife cooking or his girlfriend cooking and he start washing dishes beside her and talk to her. Now, if she's on her live stream and she's like, no, babe, I got it, it's because she wants to live stream without you being in the picture, y'all. I'm sorry to tell you that. It's because she needs her her validation and let her have that. Just because, let me tell you how. My homeboy said, man, my girl be on TikTok, man. She be on all these other sites, all these men. Man, take that as a compliment, bro. Stop being jealous. It's up to her to entertain it. Stop being jealous. That's your woman, that's your queen. She know what kind of man she got. I used to be like this. Come here. Mom would just walk in, just get in the frame. I started returning the favor because there's nothing to hide. When they get upset, like if they doing something like, you know, like, okay, that's what they do, then let them have that. But then explain, hey, I'm finna do this. I need you to let me have that. Okay, cool. What happens in life is, if you try to fight a losing battle, you gonna lose the fight. That's just all it is. Somebody told me, they say, dog, why you always just... I say, cause man, life too short. Life too short to argue. When the other person realizes that what they did to you was wrong and out of pocket, I don't care how much they fake it for the world. They know what kind of person was on their side. They just gotta pray it ain't too late. And if it's too late, great. If it ain't, great. You just gotta know where you at in life. Men, let me tell you something. Stop thinking because you got a stay-at-home wife or girlfriend or whatever, that her job is to make sure that the kids are well-behaved, well-mannered, and all of that. That's a team effort. Your job, though, for sure, is if she come to you and say, babe, it's a man out here disrespecting me. You ain't even got to know what the disrespect is. All you got to do is say, who? Point. And then you go correct that problem. Say, dog, you was disrespecting my old lady? Oh, man, he gonna tell you what he said. And then you gonna take it in your brain that she took it as disrespect. Rock his jaw. And you're not doing it just because of what he said. You doing it so everybody else around him know not to play with your lady. Ladies, let me tell you something, and I mean this from the heart. Y'all better stop telling your best friends all y'all business about your man. Yeah, he a good worker, girl. Yeah, like if I'm sick, he got me, girl. Yeah, but he just don't like to go out, girl. He just a homebody. He boring. You know how many fucking women will take a boring nigga over an outside nigga any day? Because a boring nigga at home, she know where he at. She know can't no woman get to a boring nigga because he at home. Fellas, stop telling your homeboys, man, my girl be doing this, my girl do that. Because the moment y'all have that one argument, trust me, that disloyal motherfucker is in her inbox. Trust me. Oh, no, I'm your homeboy. I'm your home. Man, if you don't get the fuck out of my face, you're going to be my dead homeboy. And that's real talk. That, like me, I'll tell you right now, disrespect is something I don't play. If I'm your friend, I'm going to tell you the truth. You ask anybody who know me, if I'm your friend, can't nobody touch you. As long as you ain't the problem. Some people be like, man, rather good, bad, or the other, dog. Man, I'm going to ride for you. I'm not going to tell you that lie. If you out here causing the problem, then you got to deal with your problem. But if people are just trying to get a hold of you and just, all right, I'll help you. It used to be I got a slogan or a saying I say all the time. I know many people probably heard it. I say, in public, you always right in public. But behind closed doors, I'm going to correct it. That's it. You never embarrass the person you with because life don't happen. I was getting ready to cuss. Stuff don't happen. Life does. Right? So, you have to always, the reason why y'all keep seeing me do this is because there's signals that the 360 camera follows. And if I have my hand up too much, it'll follow whatever it is. My bad. Even at work. Don't be the person that works so much that you forget to take care of the home front. What I mean by the home front, like you don't take your man out, you don't take your woman out. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I used to get off work and just be like, yo, you're not cooking today, just be ready when I get there. That's me. But I was gonna cook. Nah, you not. No, you're not. We finna go eat. That's a man. You know what I'm saying? You have got to remember, if you got a partner that works as much as you work, y'all job titles might be different, but the stress factor the same. You got to deal with people, he or she got to deal with people. You got to listen to BS all day, he or she got to listen to BS all day. You really got to just be focused on what's important. You should never have to worry about the person you with cheating on you or disrespecting you. You should be able to trust that person whether you're in front of them or not. Because life happens. Somebody said one time, I'm not getting what I need. You also ain't say what you need to get. You know what I'm saying? Man, I hear you, man. Shut up. You see I'm doing something, man. Dang. I love nature, y'all. It's the little things that we miss out on. Like right now, this bird just singing his little heart out, right? Listen to it. Singing over here, and this other bird singing back to it. Listen. How many people would have just took that and said, that's life happening? Some of y'all would have been like, oh, that's annoying. No, man, that's life happening. It's called joy. And some people don't even get that. Some people don't even understand how to handle joy. Why? Because you're too worried trying to handle everybody else's business. Handle joy, man. Even animals in the kingdom go through stuff, but they get through it. One way or another, right? Life happens. You gotta pay attention to what can make you, or pay attention to what will try and break you. You did. Like, that's it. If I give you the keys to the car and you're driving with no gas, but you see the light on and you keep going, eventually you're gonna be stuck on the side of the road waiting for somebody to come to your rescue. You gotta be thinking about everything in life. In my life, this is what I say in life. I might not be the greatest at what I'm supposed to do, but I'm the best at it. I might be a person that don't like to go out all the time because everything I need is gonna be at home. If I wanna eat popcorn, I got popcorn. If I wanna listen to music, I got a radio. If I wanna watch a movie, I got a TV. Now there's sometimes I just wanna go out. And I don't want a bunch of people around me. I just want me and the person I'm with. That's us. Sometimes there's times like, don't bring your phone out. Just leave it in your bag. Might take a picture in the lobby. Might take a picture at the restaurant. But after that, we need to have communication. Yeah, that boy singing his heart out. That boy singing, lean on me. But yeah, that's what it is, y'all. And I want y'all to understand, man, life is what you make of it. A person can't validate you and make you happy. It's called self-love. And I'm gonna tell you something, man. Absence makes the heart grow fonder. You just gotta miss you a little bit. Alright? Obviously he got the memo. So y'all stay up, stay blessed, never stress, and we'll see y'all again. Oh, let me see what the poll said. I said what? Oh, my fault. My bad.